can only show you the door. You have to walk through it.
Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin, Arweave. Over the last 1 week, Arweave is down 11.5%. Over the last 1 year, Arweave has lost 70% of its value. We'll look at Arweave's performance against the US dollar on a weekly time frame. We'll look at also Arweave's performance against the king of the market. Bitcoin is down in Goblin Town. It's almost at a new all-time low. Will it continue dumping to Goblin Town? We'll look at Bitcoin dominance. We'll also look at altcoin season index. Right now, we're in an altcoin month. Are we going to get our altcoin season pump? We'll look at Arweave's market cap, which sits at the $412 million level. We'll talk about that and more in this video. But first, guys, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. Do the necessary research and analysis before making any investment decision. Let's get down to business. This Arweave's performance against the US dollar on a weekly time frame over the last few years. I've seen Arweave get to all-time highs in 2021, but since then it has struggled to rally back to all-time highs. We saw a rally for Arweave in March of 2024, but that rally stopped around the $49 level before we eventually started dumping to Goblin Town. And if you look at what Arweave has done since when it was launched way back in May of 2020, trading around the $0.49 level. We saw Arweave pumping to new all-time highs. We saw it rallying to as high as the $88 level. In 525 days, $1,000 invested in this altcoin would have produced more than $100,000 in profit. But guys, that's what happens when the market is pumping. When the market is bullish, you see market participants rushing to the altcoin market. You see market participants hauling for those altcoins because it looks like everything is going to the moon. But remember, it's not just a straight line to the moon. There's some dumps along the way. For Arweave now, for you to get down more than 100x, you had to stomach a 79% dump in around 70 days. The market still recovered after that. You stomached another dump, this time around an 84% dump in around 70 days. So it's not just smooth sailing to the moon. It's not just going straight line to the moon. There's a lot of hiccups along the way. Altcoins can be very volatile. And when they're volatile in the right direction, we call it a bull market. But when they flip, when they turn down and start dumping to Goblin Town, we call it a bear market. And that's when you see market participants getting scared. In the bear markets, all coins are known to dump aggressively to Goblin Town against the US dollar, against Bitcoin, against Ethereum, against the US dollar. In the previous bear market, we saw Arweave losing 96% of its value in just about 714 days. That's how volatile these altcoins can be. You have to have a strong stomach to stomach the volatility that you see in the altcoin markets. In the bear market, things go down very, very quickly. But then we all live for the bull market, because from October 2023, we saw Arweave also pumping. By the time we got to March of 2024, Arweave has pumped by more than 1,200%, and this time around in just 224 days. But that's when the rally ended. After a 1,000% move for Arweave, I'm sure market participants will be expecting higher prices, expecting us to go to new all-time highs, but that's where the rally ended before we started dumping to Goblin Town. And since then, we have not seen a huge pump to the moon. Since then, we have seen Arweave lose another 90% of its value, which begs the million-dollar question: is the cycle over? Is that all Arweave would do in this market cycle, or should we be expecting a big pump? I believe we should be expecting a big pump. I believe the final phases of the market cycle is where most of the gains are made, and that final phases of the market cycle, we either see Arweave first rally past the $11 level. That will be the first critical level we need Arweave to blast above. We might still find some resistance around the $28 level. And all things being equal, we'll finally see Arweave break above the 2024 highs, which sits around $50. And if that's possible, all eyes would be on the all-time highs. For Arweave to get back to $90, we need to see one of those epic, crazy pump to end the crypto market cycle. From where we're currently trading, more than a 1,300% pump is what will take us to new all-time highs. And knowing how volatile the crypto market can be, guys, that pump can happen very quickly. That pump can happen in a twinkle of an eye. If we look at Bitcoin dominance in the cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin dominance in the cryptocurrency market is currently dumping at 58%. I will expect it to have a huge decline over the next few days and the next few weeks. Bitcoin dominance could easily get to as low as 50%. In that of market conditions, I expect to see all coins recovering. In that kind of market conditions, I expect to see Arweave having a very nice time. It's been dumping on the daily, weekly, and a monthly time frame, but you don't expect it to dump to gobbling down forever. If you look at the altcoin season index on a monthly time frame, right now we're in an altcoin month. Right now, all coins are outperforming Bitcoin. 75% of the top 50 coins do better than Bitcoin over a 30-day period. That's an altcoin month. We are currently experiencing an altcoin month. Hopefully, that will eventually lead us to an epic altcoin season. The last time we saw altcoin season was in December of 2024. I believe the altcoin season we're going to experience in 2025 is going to be a wonder to behold. If you look at some details about Arweave, with a market cap of over $414 million, a fully diluted market cap of around $416 million, Arweave's all-time high happened on the 5th of November 2021. We saw it trading for as high as $90. Right now, it's down 92% from that all-time highs. You want to get some Arweave for yourself, you can get some on Binance, on Bybit, on OKX, on BitGet, on Gate, and anywhere you get your popular altcoins, you can get some Arweave right there. Arweave is a decentralized storage network that seeks to offer a platform for the infinite storage of data, describing itself as collectively owned hard drive that never forgets. The network primarily hosts the permaweb, a permanent centralized web with numbers of community-driven applications and platform. If you look at Arweave performance against the king of the market, Bitcoin, it has dropped to new all-time lows after pumping in May of 2020. We saw it rallying to new all-time highs with the hiccups along the way. Remember, the pumps in the cryptocurrency market can be very volatile, but there's a lot of hiccups along the way. For you to get those big gains, you have to be able to stomach those hiccups along the way. For Arweave, it outperformed Bitcoin by more than 2,800% in the 2021 bull market. But when the bear market came around, we saw it giving most of those gains, which is how the altcoin markets go. We first saw it losing around 92% of its value. We saw it having a pump early in 2024. That pump saw it rally by more than 500% against Bitcoin. But since then, we have seen it also give back most of those gains, dumping another additional 94%. And I believe the end of the market cycle is where we see all coins are performing Bitcoin. The end of the market cycle is when we see a lot of these altcoins have those parabolic moves to end the cycle. So I'll not be shocked to see Arweave outperforming Bitcoin by 100, maybe as high as 700% in the coming days and the coming weeks. Remember, guys, you're playing a game here. You want to buy low, you want to sell high. You want to buy when there's fear in the market, and when greed returns back to the market, you want to sell for some sweet profits. And I believe greed will always return back to the cryptocurrency market at some point in time in the nearest future. If you look at Arweave's performance, if you look at Arweave's market cap, we actually went to new all-time highs in 2024. We scratched the previous all-time highs where we got to in 2021, which is around the $2.7 billion level. For Arweave to head back to that level, we're going to see around a 633% pump, which is possible, which can happen very quickly. Guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Do you see Arweave getting to new all-time highs this market cycle? Is that possible? With Arweave trading around the $6 level, can the market cap head back to the $3 billion level, a 600% move from where we're currently trading? Drop your thoughts about that in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notifications to get notified anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live. Remember, guys, when it gets to investing, you must even pay off more than educating yourself. And investments in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.